Up, everybody? I'm sitting here folding laundry. My wife's out of town. She'll be back tomorrow. Um, as I told y'all, we have cruising the coast in my area. And golly, this a lot of laundry. I'm gonna just make three different piles, fold everything, and take it in my kids' room. Trying to get it to where my wife will come home tomorrow and just put her feet up. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of been lounging around all day because today was really like the first, I ain't been off in a while. But anyway, as y'all know, we have cruising the coast down here in my area, right? And if y'all go back on my YouTube channel about 2 years ago, I had this 86 C10 truck, long bed. And my plans for that truck, it was a long bed, was to drop it down just a little bit and have it sitting just like that with about some 24-inch rims on it to give it that nice look. I was gonna keep it sky blue. I was either gonna keep it sky blue or paint it jet black, and the interior was gonna match, and I was gonna redo the motor. I had a 350 motor in there. Looking back, I made a lot of mistakes. I had a 350 engine in it. Good running engine. I should have just left that 350 engine in it, but I let a guy talk me into doing an LS swap, and he never finished the LS swap, and that kind of discouraged me. And at the time, I was having kids back to back, and I sold the truck. Today, I was thinking not today, but I've been thinking. I was like, man, now I really have the money to put in that truck. Like, I could have started back in March, because I had talked to a guy. He was like, look, he said I would go through that whole engine for $3,500, and I didn't have it. Today, I could have called that guy up. He probably would have been like, bring me $4,500, I'd go through that engine. I could have dropped it. I could have trailered it. I could have literally went and bought a car trailer, put that truck on a car trailer, took it to him, gave him $4,000 to go through it. Boom. Picked it up from him, take it to another guy, redo my interior. He probably would have wanted $4,000. Boom. Left him, went and got my paint done for about another $3,000, $4,000. Boom. That's $12,000. And then I could have went and got my suspension done and all that for about $3,000. That'd been about $15,000. And then went and got my wheels and tires. And that would not have hurted me at all this year. But you look back, there will be times in your life where it's things that you want to do that where you just don't have the money to do it. And that's okay, because there's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes we give up sooner than we should, and sometimes we hold on just a little bit longer until relief is coming. And do I regret selling the truck? Not really, because where I'm gonna put it. If you walk out my front door, there's 4 vehicles in my driveway. Where would have put that truck? I literally would have had to go get a storage unit to keep the truck in. And that could have been one of my toys, one of my hobbies, because I don't have a hobby. All I do is work. All I do is work and provide for my family. So I really don't have a hobby. So what you have to understand, there's a time and a place for everything. Don't rush it. Where you are at is where you're supposed to be in the moment you're supposed to be in it. And what you have to understand, one thing about life that I learned, you need patience. You need patience to really walk this life, because you may get to a point in your life that you may be able to live beyond your wildest dreams. You may be able to accomplish a lot of things that you didn't ever think that you would be able to accomplish, because the race is not given to the swift nor the battle to the strong, and time and chance happening to them all. You never know when your time and your chance is coming. That may be to start a business. That may be to move up in your full-time job, or that may be to buy you a dream truck. I was talking with a guy, he just went and bought him a new truck. Just went and bought him a brand spanking new truck, and he sent me pictures of it, and I congratulated him. Like, I love to see people accomplishing things in their life and doing the things that they love and want to do. I was talking to another guy. He not too long came back from a vacation, and You love to see people living and doing well, because when you surround yourself with people that's living and doing well, it pushes you to live and do well. So look, when my wife went out of town the other day, she was saying, look, I need to be able to take some money with me out of town. And look, when my wife say that, it's not like she don't have access to the money. It's just I have money in certain accounts that does certain things. Like, for instance, she don't have access to my business account because I try to use the business account for business things. The personal account with both of our names on, money's in it, but I'd rather transfer money out of one account into her account where she can just spend freely versus, yeah, look, if you spend out of this account, remember we got the light bill fixing to come out. So instead of doing that, she'll be like, hey, I'm going to a birthday party this weekend. What card you want me to use? She always say, what card you want me to use? How much you think you'll need? Like, for instance, when she just went out of town, I know she want to get something to eat while she out here, probably, stop at a few spots. Hey, I'm going out of town. What card you want me to use? Boom, I just transfer some money to her account or whatever. And look, I'm going to be honest. I'm just so grateful that I'm able to pay my bills and not really worry about the small, mundane things. Like, look, let me show y'all something. This is what I'm fixing to eat. Again, I'm cleaning the house up. Some ribeye steaks. This is my only. Now, I will spend money on ribeyes. And it's been and you have to have something. You have to have something that you spend your money on that you enjoy, right? Now, that's just food. $40 isn't going to change nothing for my life, right? I spend money on my equipment. And you have to understand there will be a time and a place in your life where you're going to be hitting every single goal you have lined up in your life, and everything's going to be flowing on all cylinders, and you're going to step back and you're going to say, man, I never thought I'd be here. I never thought I would be here. And I don't regret selling my old truck. It's just, I hate I gave up so fast. But at that time, I was struggling. I didn't have money. And I knew if I sold that truck, I'd have instantly got some money. So that's what I did. It is what it is. That's life. There's no do-overs in life. When it's time for me to replace my work trucks, I will be getting a newer truck. Now, I'm not going to go get a brand new one. As of right now, my main truck have 230,000 miles on it. I just did some repairs on it, and my other truck has 130. I'm going to probably run that 230,000 mile truck up to 300, get rid of it. And then I'm going to just keep the one truck with 130,000 miles, and I'm going to run it up to 200,000. Then I'm going to go buy me another one, and then I'm going to finish that truck off with about 280,000, and then I'm going to get rid of it, and then I'm going to just be rinsing and repeating. But by that time, man, you never know what life take you, what business take you. But y'all, look, I got to fold these 2 piles of clothes up. I got a pile here. I got a pile here. I got a pile on the couch, and I got another load in the washer. I'm about to start another load. I'm about to go spray these bathrooms down, clean these bathrooms. By the time I finish, it's 5:40. By the time I finish with all that, it'll be 7 o'clock. I'm going to fire my grill up, watch me a couple of movies. And in the morning, I got to go cut one commercial property. So catch y'all on